On today's episode of The Front Row, we are at the Texas Tech University School of Music in the office of Daniel Del Pino. He is the Browning Artist in Residence here at Texas Tech University. A fine pianist, does a lot of concertizing around, and a concert is coming up that will be very special, and we wanted to visit with him about that today. Daniel, welcome back to The Front Row.
Well, thank you so much for having me again.
Well, you're getting such a reputation as a great pianist, playing all over the place, all kinds of wonderful repertoire and literature. You have a concert coming up on the 8th. Tell us about it.
Yes, so that concert will take place on Friday, the 8th of November at 6 p.m. in the recently renovated and opened Hemley Recital Hall. So we are all very excited. That will be actually my first concert there with the new renovation. The acoustics are amazing. The look is great. It's really a wonderful place, and it's very important concert for me. I'm very honored to play this concert because, as you know, the series is called the Eva Browning Artist Series, and my position is Eva Browning Artist in Residence, as you mentioned, and so I will be joined by great pianist William Westney, who actually had been the Eva Browning Artist in Residence for, I think, 35 years or something like that. So he was my predecessor, and it's a great honor for me to be playing with him. We will play a program of four hands, one piano, four hands.
Right. And it really will be one piano with you both there, right?
Just one piano that we have to share. Yes.
Right. So you have to iron out all the traffic problems.
Exactly.
Playing. Well, there's a lot of great literature for piano four hands by a lot of great composers. What have you chosen to play?
So we've chosen a program that in a way will bring some childhood memories somehow. So the first piece is a piece by Mozart. We will play his sonata in C major. And then we will play some, I'm not saying it in the right order of the performance, but we will play pieces by Jeux d'enfants, like children's games by Bizet. So it will be a selection. And this piece is really about games of our childhood. So there's merry-go-round, there's all sorts of...
A spinning top.
Yes,
right,
lots of little games that we used to play, and some that still kids play today. And we will play also a piece by, movement from a piece by Leo Smith, who was a composer that William Westney made me discover. He was a Danish composer that died in a concentration camp in 1943. Great music, so I hope that everybody will start to explore his music, Leo Smith. And we will play also Debussy, two movements from Petite Suite. And then he will play two solo pieces by Debussy, and we will finish the program with an amazing transcription by the Anderson brothers from Khachaturian, the Saber's Dance. Very exciting, crazy piece. Yeah.
Well, what a great program. Of course, the Mozart would be wonderful. That probably is a fairly early work, I'm guessing. Probably.
Yeah. Mid-range, I think, yes.
Okay, yeah. And the Bizet are wonderful pieces. They're just great little miniatures. It's wonderful. And the Khachaturian will be really exciting, yeah. And I'm curious to hear the Smith.
Yes, it's great music,
Wonderful. So, have y'all had a chance to get together yet?
So I was in San Antonio recently, and so we had our first rehearsal there in San Antonio to take a look at all the pieces and get the first, because this will be the very first time we play together ever. Yeah. So it's an exciting moment. And then he will come a few days earlier before the concert, and we will rehearse then.
Great. It'll be great to see him again.
Of course.
And that'll be. I'm so glad that he's continuing to play. You know. And play with you.
Yes, I mean, he's a great pianist, great pedagogue. I'm really looking forward to this collaboration.
Yeah. Great, excellent. Coming up November 8th in the newly refurbished Hemley Recital Hall, which is gorgeous, sounds great. And which piano have you decided to play?
So I believe we will play in the Fazioli.
Okay.
That is a very special piano, and I think that's really our crown of the...
Right. Exactly. Great. Yeah. So we'll come back to this in a second, but I'd like to explore some more of the series. This is new, the Eva Browning Chamber Music Series, I guess. and you're sort of putting it together for the first time. This is the second concert in the series. Is that right?
Yes, that's correct.
What else do you have lined up for the year?
So there will be 4 concerts total. So the next one will be in February, and this will be by my very good and dear friend Irina Muresanu, violinist that is a professor at Maryland University at College Park. And she's a laureate of the Queen Elizabeth competition many years ago. And we've played together many times. And we will do a beautiful program called From Bucharest to Madrid. So with music that goes from her country of origin and goes through all Europe, going through France, Germany, Austria, Hungary, and then we'll arrive to Spain, my country, yes. So, and then the last concert will be our guest. So it's a trio called Hermitage Trio. Mm-hmm. They're based in New York, and amazing trio that have been Grammy nominated several times, and we are very much looking forward to their concert, the beautiful program.
Right. Well, thank you for putting all of this together. And you're just the person to do it. So that's great. Because you have such eclectic taste in music, and you know people, and you're bringing in great artists to play with. So that's great. Excellent.
Thank you. I'm glad that you are enjoying. And
yeah, absolutely. So, and I know you're also playing another concert here in town. We'll talk later about this specifically, but you're also playing with your wife in a concert as part of the Vesper Concert Series at First Methodist. Tell us a little bit about that program.
Yes, so that program will be on December 1st at 5 p.m. And we will do a mixture of duos with my wife, Marian Herrero, violist, and also some solos. So we will start with a sonata by Bach for viola da gamba and harpsichord, but we will play it with modern instruments, viola and piano. And then I will play Mozart's Variation, À vous dirai-je maman.
Right.
And then we will play a beautiful piece by Clara Schumann. There are 3 romances that are original for violin and piano. We will play them on viola and piano. Then I will play an amazing piece that I'm really looking forward to share this with the public, with the audience, and try to see how they feel about it. It's an amazing piece by Messiaen, who I fell in love. It was a first sight love when I was a student at Yale University, and I heard for the first time his music, and I was fascinated. And I will perform Le Baiser de l'Enfant Jésus, which is such a tender, loving, and expressive piece of music that I hope I will be able to share that with the audience. And then we will finish with my own transcription of Escena Andaluza by Turina, which is original for viola, piano, and string quartet. But I made an arrangement for viola and piano alone. And it's 2 movements, and it's really gorgeous piece with all the sounds and the colors and the smells of Spain, the southern Spain, where he was from. So I hope that people will like it.
Well, they will love that program. It's so eclectic and wonderful. And I'm glad you found the Olivier Messiaen piece. That's great. Yeah, and I love his music as well.
Oh,
so this is fantastic. Great. So much great pianistic music that's available that you're doing. So we really appreciate it very much. Tell us again one more time, date, and place for the upcoming concert with Bill Westney.
Yes, so the concert with Bill Westney will be on November 8th at 6 p.m. in Hemley Recital Hall.
All right. And more information, I guess, at the music.ttu.edu about that. And we'd love to see everybody there. Daniel Del Pino is the Ava Browning Artist in Residence here at Texas Tech University, and he's overseeing the Ava Browning concert series that's taking place at the 8th of November. As always, thank you for being our guest on the show today.
Thank you so much for having me.